Remember when Cheeto Vera did this to Frankie Edgar? Remember when Jamal Hill did this to Johnny Walker? Guess what? You know exactly what an NFT is, thanks to the wildly popular crypto world. Fighters can now get some extra greenbacks on the blockchain without bugging Uncle Dana to loosen his purse strings. But some of the UFC's most elite fighters have made quite the killing by selling NFTs. Those artsy digital tokens that sometimes sell for millions. Welcome to Sportskeeda MMA, where we will show you 5 UFC NFTs that broke the crypto world. Number 5. Sean O'Malley Sugar Squad. The only thing undefeated about Sean O'Malley is his NFT game. Well, maybe his hair too. Sean O'Malley is a consummate superstar after taking the UFC by storm with his patented swagger and his ferocious striking inside the octagon. And now riding high off his own hype, Sean O'Malley took UFC NFTs to the next level. In November of last year, O'Malley released his NFT project Sugar Squad, which are 10,000 limited edition randomly generated NFTs. And these NFTs not only benefited the Sugar Show's pockets, but also the fans. From merch drops to giveaways and even real-life events, O'Malley not only gives fans a show in the octagon, but he also rewards them for their die-hard loyalty. Sean O'Malley's success in the octagon, including 6 post-fight bonuses and 8 fights, doesn't even come close to the insane value of his NFTs, the most expensive one listed at over $280,000. Just over half the money earned from bonuses by knocking people silly inside the octagon. Number 4. Israel Adesanya's Dry Hump Drip. Remember when UFC middleweight champ Israel Adesanya got a little frisky with Paulo Costa? Well, it seems like Adesanya decided it was a moment worth immortalizing in gold. Israel Adesanya is undefeated at middleweight, and his drip game has never taken an L either. And why wouldn't you combine the sleekness of a gold chain with the blockchain? After completely outclassing the Brazilian bruiser at UFC 253, Adesanya decided to capture his post-fight canoodle and wear it as a symbol for future opponents to watch in despair, and also laugh uncontrollably. And thanks to Dapper Labs and UFC Strike, Adesanya was able to relive a much more highlight-worthy moment. Back at UFC 243, Adesanya practically knocked out Bobby Knuckles twice, but only the fight-ending left hand made it around his neck. In the lead-up to his rematch with Robert Whittaker at UFC 271, Adesanya decided to play mind games with Whittaker and sport the same chain with his looping knockout NFT. It seems like using NFTs to clown your opponent is the cutting edge in UFC trash talk. Number 3. Francis Ngannou sends Overeem into outer space. The baddest man on the planet, the man who at one point had to shovel sand to survive. Now he wears one of the most iconic knockouts in UFC history in a gold chain around his neck. Francis Ngannou was one of the first UFC fighters to embrace the madness behind NFTs. Ahead of his fight against Cyril Gane at UFC 270, Ngannou collaborated with Dapper Labs to immortalize his uppercut from hell that sent Overeem's chin into orbit. And did you know that his NFT comes with some extra perks for his wallet? Thanks to UFC Strike, the UFC's NFT marketplace, 50% of sales from NFTs go directly to the fighter. So not only did Francis Ngannou get paid 90 racks UFC 218 salary for Republic decapitation, but he also now gets a fat cut every time someone buys his legendary moment. Through his partnership with Boss Logic, the Predator has since made the crypto world his hunting ground. This fruitful friendship netted him just over $580,000 for a set of 4 unique NFTs, $80,000 more than what he made when he knocked Stipe Miocic out cold. Number 2. The Smesh Bros. The UFC new Blood Brothers, or should I say Smesh Brothers. Not only do they train and break bread together, they also launched one of the most successful NFT collections in UFC fighter history. The real UFC cash cow, Khamzat Chimaev, completely smashed his way into superstardom. It's no secret as to why Block Asset is taking advantage of his clout. And ever since Darren Till took up training with Chimaev at All Stars in Sweden, they have formed a seemingly inseparable bond, regarded by Chimaev as being brotherly. But together, these brothers have released a now sold-out 2,000 NFTs each, with randomly generated art by legendary artist Dozbrock. What's so special about these NFTs? Each time a fan bought an NFT, they would also earn either Boars tokens or Till tokens, which could then be spent for things like signed memorabilia and even training sessions. I mean, could you imagine getting ragdolled by Khamzat Chimaev just because you bought his NFT? Everyone wins. Especially Chimaev and Till, whose NFTs are now routinely listed at upwards of $100,000. Don't hold your breath. These prices even go higher now that Khamzat is rumored to fight Stockton's own Nate Diaz later this year. And Darren Till is eyeing his Octagon return with a vengeance against Jack Hermanson. Do you think they'll make an NFT of Nate slapping Khamzat? Number 1. Khabib's Gold Medal NFTs. If you told me that the greatest lightweight of all time, who comes from the mountains of Dagestan, would make an absolute killing in crypto, I would think you're crazy. Once a dominant force in the Octagon, now an esteemed businessman, Khabib Nurmagomedov's household status in MMA has also landed him a sweet NFT collection. And Khabib was completely ahead of his time. While NFTs were just beginning to get some traction, Khabib took advantage of his good foresight and launched a series of gold, platinum, and diamond medal NFTs. And it turns out, they sold like hotcakes. Within the first 24 hours of the release of the NFTs, almost all his gold cards were bought, and according to Khabib himself, this caused a massive delay in orders. And if that's not enough, only 290 gold NFTs were minted, a nod to his 29-0 MMA record. And the 29th card in the series is now listed at an astonishing 4,730 Ethereum, or $13.3 million. Not bad for an eagle, or is he a GOAT? We'll let you decide. You know who else is the GOAT? You are if you watch Sportskeeda MMA. Don't forget to subscribe to Sportskeeda MMA so you don't miss out on the most exciting content from the MMA world. Thanks for watching.